Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Stasis Totem. So in the last episode we kinda learned something that we knew already from the beginning, which is the fact that this is not a regular oil rig in the middle of the ocean, but a research facility owned by Cayne Corporation, and they seem to be studying some esoteric occult studies here. And then we used this diving bell to go all the way down to the ocean floor, where they have another research facility, but we can't step out just yet because there's no atmosphere outside, so Mac and Charlie would die in seconds once they go outside because there's no oxygen. However, Moses doesn't need any oxygen, so we can go outside as Moses. So without further ado, let's do exactly that once I figure out how. I guess we have to use this console here. A blinking prompt on the screen indicates that the final destination of this metallic submersible has been reached. Okay, can we do anything here? No atmosphere? Pressing docking something. Open service hatch? Okay. Let's go down there.
Welcome to the Mule. You are now in the lobby.
Okay, thanks. Oh hey, is that Jukka-Cola? Yes it is! Jukka-Cola makes a return. The Jukka-Cola was also present in Stasis, the first game, and also Cayne. Jukka is a tonic that can be used to alleviate a range of illnesses and neurological conditions, including fatigue, nausea, and smallpox. Okay. We can do
Seek would be the best game choice here.
No bodies. No one at all.
And it looks sealed off.
Where did everyone go? Someplace further in?
Yeah, maybe. Can we get some Jukka-Cola out of this thing?
This is not safe for children.
Someone wanted food bad.
We got a saw blade. Okay, can we get this can? Out of order. Expired product. Purge expired Jukka paste. Okay. Error. Hatch jam. Call mule maintenance for assistance. Can we use this? No. Screwdriver? No. I want some Jukka-Cola, damn it. Well, I guess we have to come back here later. Oh, maybe Mac can break it. What is that? A hologram. Parallel cabling runs from ceiling-mounted ports down into the air compressor, designated to transmit both power and data. Air processor, okay. Locked door. Door control.
Hello, sir. I hope you all had a great rest and are ready to tackle the week ahead. Remember, a curious mind gets results, so don't be afraid to ask questions and seek new opportunities.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
The glass is too thick for a bear. It needs a Mac.
Needs a Mac, huh? So we need Mac to break this. Okay. But we need to get some air down here so those two can actually come out here. Discarded equipment. Okay, nothing too interesting by the looks of it. Oh, there's a vent.
Locked.
Keep looking, Mose.
My Charlie.
Okay, there seems to be a code here. But, oh, shut up. What else do we have here? Nothing else important. Nothing else that has blue markings on them. I can get items from them, I guess. But you don't have anything on you? No, okay. Broken leather. Just some junk. Looks like a lot of cans. Discarded wrappers, cans and containers suggest that this facility was once heavily populated. Now the forsaken trash only magnifies this silent pole over the room. Can we use that? What can we interact with here? Only with this. Okay, that worked. Blunt saw blade. Oh!
No, I do not like dogs. Try Mac.
Just push past it won't bite you.
I do not like dogs, Charlie.
He's terrified, Mac.
This dog is bad.
It's a toy. It doesn't get scared, not really. And through there's the only way to get us out of here.
And if he's ripped to shreds, then we're done.
You care about that thing too much.
This dog must be very hungry.
Why is there a dog all the way down here? Can I... You know, I'm just gonna save here real quick in case something bad happens to our poor bear. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. Instead of white blood we got... instead of red blood even, we got white now. Okay. That white stuff looked like... I'm not even gonna say what it looked like to me. Well, let's just say that instead of blood, it looked like some other kind of bodily fluid. So that was nasty. But now... the sound was quite low in that death scene, I think. Was it video? Let's... increase it to 7. Okay, so we can't crawl in there just like this. Can we fight that thing off? Maybe with this rod? No.
Bad dog. It is hungry. Or thirsty? What do bad dogs drink?
Thirsty, you say? Okay. So we need to get some Yucca cola for it. 4. The wet 4.
Plate. Your debt is vital to us. So let's ensure we're all working hard to meet our goals and deliver on our commitments.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say. Okay, use this, I don't know. No. Okay, that works. Yucca paste. That looks... nasty. Let's see if this will do. Here. Bad dog indeed. Why would they have dogs down here? Well, maybe they are test dogs for experiments. Test dogs, test subjects.
I do not like tight places, Charlie.
Sure like complaining, though, huh, Bear?
You're doing great, Mose.
Bad smells. Dead smells.
Okay, regulator valve. Must be important. Okay, we got some leathers and other characters here. Insert gas scrubber. IGS, CD, SD. I have no idea what this thing is yet, or how to operate it. What's over here? Mold, lovely. Someone has been living here. The post-human form bursts outward in fungal bloom. A cavalcade of floral growths vomits from a rigid ribcage, cradling a delicate spine. Bizarre vegetation eagerly extends along the surrounding floor, a morbid garden fueled by a necrotic substance. Atmosphere computer. Oh.
The central atmospheric monitoring system requires recalibration.
I can read. Thanks, Bear.
Okay, so what do we do here? Or can we do anything here? I guess not, at least not yet. Quite a few important things here. Blooming body. What's on the body?
Hello, I am Moses.
What in hell?
Is that human?
Hello,
The fucking heart is still beating, Charlie.
language Mac.
Those look like flowers? Some sort of vegetative growth?
Flowers. They float too.
Spores. There's spores coming off that thing. Moses, get away from it.
My Mac.
Okay, well... What's over here? Or... Can't use that, can't use this. Okay, we need something else to dig whatever is buried in that body. Okay, well let's see what's over here. Iris vent. Doesn't look like we can open this, at least not here. Looks like we must open that or unlock it remotely from somewhere else. Organic tendrils. Thick sticky veins of organic matter have grown along the ducts, a sordid emulation of the cabling worming between various ports and junctions. A glowing scent accompanies the growths, carried on swirling ghostly fumes. Is that it's a PDA, okay. Can you take a look at the PDA? Please, Moses. Okay, who is this unlucky sod? Bruno Correa, engineer. Mission successful. I managed to smuggle Missy into my quarters. I'm glad I forked out a few extra ration packs for a handbag breed. I figure I can walk her at night between shifts and stuff her down my overalls if anybody gets close. I wonder what he's talking about, but hey, maybe we'll find out once we read more. Construction report. Construction has commenced on the exterior framework of the new site entrance. Fibrocrete fabrication will take about 2 months with the pre-built sections we have to work with. After the shell has been constructed, we can begin connecting the umbilical and draining seawater from the structure. Okay. Personal log. Missy has outgrown her carry case. She is most definitely not a toy Pomeranian. Ever since we cut into the structure, I have been having bizarre dreams and waking up in a cold sweat with my eyes wide open. In the most recent vision, I'm lying paralyzed on a stone slab. I hear a growl and a grunt to my left, and then I see a naked, crying child to my right. Suddenly my legs start burning, and I feel pressure on my prostrate. Then I realize they are cutting me open from anus to chest. Jesus. I look up and scream, but no sound comes out. Their cold eyes stare into my soul. Well, someone is getting hardcore anal probed. And construction report. Prefabrication took slightly longer than expected due to unidentified electrical interference, but we have finished assembling the outer shell. The crew has dubbed it the blister. By my estimation, we will begin draining the blister, so to speak, in early January. Note, several inspection drones went missing. They are not showing up on the mule roster. Review: a zombie shark? A zombie shark? One of Brian Henderson's lesser known monster movies. Ah, it's a monster movie, okay. A shark is brought back from the dead by waste runoff and wreaks havoc on a small seaside town. The practical effects aren't convincing, but they are fun. I have seen a shark with half its face missing, and Henderson took some creative liberties. Missy and I give it a 7 out of 10. More construction reports. The scrubbers have been bugging some of the welding units. I recommend they be deactivated until construction is complete. Furthermore, I would like to report that Robert Follis has commandeered some company equipment including UAVs and sample collectors for personal use. Hijacked drones have repeatedly passed our construction site at dangerous speeds. Incident report from Mule Supervisory Board. Bruno Correa, all contacts. Mr. Bruno Correa suffered a minor injury today when a series of pipes burst on the blister. The violent pressure change in his suit resulted in a dual pneumothorax. I don't know what that even means, some of these words. The damage to his lungs is irreparable. A complete transplant has been scheduled and billed to his company account. Mandatory indentured debt obligation has been extended to 15 years until the principal has been repaid. So the company is forcing Bruno Correa to work even longer so he can pay them back for the lung transplant. Shouldn't the company be the one to pay all of it, since it was because of a working related hazard? Well, it's the Cayne Corporation, so what did I expect? But anyway, further investigation will be necessary, but the company has been indemnified, I don't even know what that word means, as per Article 1287 of Mr. Correa's employment contract. We wish him a full recovery and a prompt return to his post. Personal log. I feel horrible. Missy was alone for 3 days until Milford rescued her. It's been 2 months since the accident and I still can't sleep. Whenever I visit the dig site, I get the feeling I'm being watched. It's mostly quiet, but some nights I can hear something moving deeper in the temple. Temple, you say? I have talked to Dr. Shaw about it, and she says I'm suffering from trauma-induced hallucinations. Doctors never listen. I had strange dreams before the accident. At least I'm not alone down there. Sometimes Missy lets out a blood-curdling yelp, reminding me of Cujo with her raised hackles. Does she also sense the stirring below? Is he talking about a dog? Review, Insides Out 2, must be another movie review. I only made it through a few minutes. The scene with the critter moving in the protagonist's belly really got to me. Unrealistic and gross. Done exclusively for shock value. Okay. The last of the Omega equipment has been transported into the temple. My contract is almost up. After that, Missy and I will head to the surface for some much needed R&R, whatever that is, and then we can begin chipping away at my debt. All of the workers here seem to be in debt to Cayne Corporation. Anyway, Lake isn't returning my calls, and neither is Lester. This is the second poker game they have missed. Come to think of it, Lake has a bounce in his step. I bet he's banging somebody on the mule. Me? I'm a one-lady man, and that lady has 4 legs. Yeah, it must be a dog or a cat. I yearn to have the waking dream again. It took some convincing, but Dr. Shaw finally prescribed me a fat man. You're supposed to take the drug orally, but I have heard it can produce realistic hallucinations when taken as a suppository, so that's the road my fat man will take. Okay. Bingo! It worked. Time slowed. A rhythmic beat took my body to a new plane of existence as I was pulled from my mortal coil. I was on a granite slab again, but this time I spoke. I could understand the words of the song, and it was beautiful. Something crawled under my skin, into my heart, and behind my eyes. The crunch bells chimed, and Jesus rose from the quivering mass of flesh. I was not scared. And it all felt so real. We headed straight for the ventilation shaft when the screaming started. And who should we find but Buzz-Guard. He was releasing some kind of vaporized agent into the ventilation system while cackling like a deranged demon. He came at me with his fists balled up and beat me unconscious with the canister he was carrying. That was the last mistake he ever made. When I came to, I saw that Missy had torn his throat out of his neck. Holy shit, Missy. I must have inhaled a massive dose of whatever poison he was trying to circulate around the mule, because I passed out again. When I woke up a few days later, my loyal pooch had eaten what was left of Tish. Oh, he must be talking about that dog we just saw earlier and also killed Moses there. That must be his pooch. Okay. And 2 more. We are surviving on salvaged yucca paste. We have enough for a few months, or at least until the air purifiers give up or reset. I have no idea what the correct settings are, and Guard damage to equipment. I'm sure the rescue team is close. And lastly, I feel wrong. All I hear is a rhythmic beat, and it's driving me crazy. Are the children singing again? Their voices echo against the walls of my cranium. We are reaching for heaven. We must ascend. Missy is at my side. Her friendship is all that matters. Alright. We didn't learn anything that would really help us right now. Regulator valve. Okay. Now we have to get this to 100%. Well, should be quite easy. Nah, it cannot be that easy. It must be some other more specific number. No. Helium, hydrogen, oxygen. Okay. Anything else? We came from there, didn't we? Oh wait, we came from there. What's over here? Can we open this? Not with this. Maybe we can open this also remotely only. And this was this, okay. That must be helium, I think. Maybe I should write this down just in case, but XE, what is that? O is 1. HE50, or maybe this is helium. Counter diffusion 54 ppm, whatever that is. Well, okay, I'm gonna write this here down to my notebook here, just in case, so I don't need to come here every time. I don't see any hints or anything like that here. Oxygen. That's not O, is it? Well... Okay, well... O, that should be 1, okay. And... helium, okay. It's 50. And then we have this hydrogen. Oh, so that's what it was, hydrogen. So 49. Okay. And now what? I guess we are done here. Did it save? Yes, okay. Requires a recalibration, so we can't do anything here. And what else do I need to mess with? That's the PDA. Oh, the dog is there. Okay. The dog's matted coat adheres to its body like a cream fur rock. Its ribs protrude like a xylophone, ready to play a heartbreaking melody. Well, the game is not... Well, the game isn't telling me that there's anything important here, so maybe we can just leave the dog alone, but... I kinda wanna see what happens if we get close to it. Nothing, okay. It's a he's a good doggo. Or was it a she? She's a good dog. Good girl. So, now what? Oh, then we have these, okay. Oh, we got a broken handle. Okay. It's a good shape for chewing. Chewing. Okay. So we need to find the right numbers for these. I doubt they are outside. And there was nothing here. No hints here. How about here? No. Can we use this? Guess not. Can we combine any of these? Actually, what do you say about this, Charlie? Reasonably well made and sturdy, so it's kept its shape despite the breakage. Solidly in the can probably jury rig this onto something category. Okay. Send it back to Moses. I don't see any clues around the body here either.
Something sharp could cut through the vines. If only I had claws.
Something sharp. Well, I guess screwdriver doesn't cut it. No pun intended. Something sharp. Well, shame that we lost the saw blade earlier. How about the PDA? I don't see any clues here. Nothing useful here that can help us. Okay. And nothing here. Oh, wondering, can I use this here? No. And I tried this. Maybe we do need to get out here. To get out of here for now. Oh wait, I can't even... Can I put this back? No. Inert gas scrubber. I don't even have any... There's no valves here that I can use to adjust this in any way now that I look at it. So maybe I don't need to do anything with this. But I must do something with this. I must do something with this computer here. But there's nothing to interact with. Nothing. Yeah, I'm a bit lost here. I know that we need something sharp to cut through the vines of this body here. So maybe I should go outside and try to find something sharp. Suggested settings. Okay, we got these. But how can we adjust them? How can we adjust them? Let's go back there real quick. Oh wait, wait. This might be important as well. I'm gonna draw that down just in case. So how can we adjust this? I can't use any of this stuff on that. There's no... I can only interact with this. And I can't combine these. Don't know. And we can't use the computer either, at least not yet. If ever. It's quite busted. And there's nothing behind that dog over there. Can we give this to can we give this to him? I guess not. And over here we had the other vent. Nothing that we can interact with. What am I missing? We need something sharp for this. Something sharp. And these two have nothing else on them. Maybe I need to switch these numbers around. Like make it 50 oxygen and 1 helium or something, because I thought it was quite weird that to have a breathable atmosphere you need only 1% of oxygen. That doesn't sound right to me. Okay, so let's increase this to 50 and this to 1. Well, maybe it's the hydrogen. Like, I don't know. But I assume that oxygen should be one of the highest numbers here. Maybe hydrogen should be 1. And this should be 49. No. Well, that didn't work. Helium was 49. And this was 50. Every time when I set these numbers like these, like this, I hear that one sound. I hear that weird sound every time when I set them like this. So this should be correct. This should be correct then. But what do I do then? What do I do next?
And
Aha.
we have a working handle.
That's a plus.
Okay, so we had to combine these two. Okay. Thank you, Charlie. Sometimes you just need to try out some random shit and see if anything sticks. Okay. Alright, now we can mess around with these. But of course I forgot to write these down. So let's do that right now. IGS is 20. CD is 54 and S, let's say D is 26. Okay. Okay, IGS is 20. Then CD is 54, that's correct. And this should be 26. Okay, that should be it.
Attention. Central atmospheric monitoring system has been calibrated. Attention.
Okay, and then we do this.
I will leave here soon.
Good work, Mose. Cleverest bear. Meet us back at the main lobby.
I am the cleverest bear.
You're making a monster here.
Well, shit went down.
What the hell just...
This place isn't as intact as I thought. Pressure differential caused it to buckle.
Is Charlie Mac okay?
The diving bell's destroyed. There's no way back up.
Bigger issue is we're trapped, and it's flooding. What were you saying before? All calm beneath the surface.
Is Charlie Mac okay?
No, Moses. We're not. It's flooding in here. We need a way out.
Okay, well just go through the same way Moses did. Well, shit. Charlie, you come in too, right? There's nothing else here that we need, no? Wait, why can't you leave? Okay, I guess Mac is the only one who can leave. Okay, well... shit has just hit the fan. The scattered detritus... whatever. The diving bell languishes to the side, shunted from its perch, a metaphorical full stop, terminating farcical thoughts and hopes for an easy and imminent return to the surface. Yeah, how the hell are we gonna ever get out of here then? Well, maybe there's another diving bell here somewhere. I mean, it's a big facility. It would be quite weird and also dumb if there was only one diving bell like this. Yeah, but I've been playing for quite a while, so I'm gonna end this episode here. I admit that this is a rather, well, maybe not a cliffhanger-like ending, but I've been playing for about an hour or so I must end this episode here. And in the next episode, well, we have to help Charlie out of the diving bell, and then we need to stop this flooding, I guess, and then get somewhere safe. So, until then, thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more Stasis Bone Totem.